so I was thinking, yeah, we are on our way. We are on our way. But let's talk a little bit about the highway. When we say yes to Jesus, when we say, Lord, I accept you, come into my life, make me a new creation, and all those wonderful things that we said at the altar, we didn't realize that there was a road that we had to go down. We didn't think about, when you're driving down the road, when they lay that new road down, it's nice and smooth, but then, after a couple of years, you begin to see potholes and dents and bumps and bruises. Your tires is no longer working. Well, that's kind of the road that we tend to get on once we say, yes, Lord, here am I, come into my life and save me, and all those type of things. And then we find that there's some bumps and there's some bruises, and we didn't realize that discouragement was going to attack us and disappointment was going to come into our lives. We didn't realize that finances was going to cause a major shift in our lives. When I got married, I thought, I was going to live on the hills, but that wasn't my story. And I found that I had to be grateful in the midst of times. And in the times when we riding down these roads and when we're in the way, we don't realize that in the midst of it all, we still got to give God praise. We still got to give him glory. We still got to give him honor. And those bumps, those bruises, those disappointments, we don't realize that sickness will creep into our life, will cause us to maybe stumble. But even in the midst of that stumbling, you still got to give God the praise. Our flesh fights against our spirit at all times. So we got to crucify this flesh daily. We got to put it under subjection. The Bible said there is a way which seemeth right unto man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So a lot of these roads that we created, we should be dead. We should be 6 feet under, because that was the road that we decided to take when we decided to put drugs and alcohol and fornication, adultery, because we have all of that going on in our lives, and husbands and wives going every which way. When we get on those roads, that lead us to death. But there is a way. I say get in the way, stay in the way. The Bible said that the way that we need to get on is the way of holiness. You got to be holy. You got to live holy. You must live holy, because without holiness, no man is going to see God. You're not going to enter into the kingdom of heaven. You got to be set apart from this world. You cannot carry all this luggage and baggage on this road. And I realize everybody cannot go on this road. Sometimes your mama just can't go with you. I can't take my children, as much as I love them to life. They can't be on the same road that I'm traveling down, because they got